My name's Charlie Carencross. Boys here call me El Chuckarino. It all started on a summer day at the Art Institute of San Diego at my portfolio show. I was just a young con artist trying to push this whole social media game. These two dudes with freaking flowing manes came up to me. I was looking fresh, clean cut, the suit on, and these two guys come up to me with their long hair. They start grilling me. What's your deal with social media, man? What are you doing? I'm like, what am I doing? I'm doing social media, guys. Look, I'm getting all these followers. I'm getting likes, I'm getting comments. They're like, yeah, well, you know what? You should do it a different way. And I was like, fine. Fast forward a couple months, I started getting emails via my website from these guys, the long hairs. And I was like, oh, those are the guys that were grilling me at the Art Institute that one day. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna respond to these guys. They keep hitting me up, and I go, oh my, you know what? These guys are serious. And I go in to the Little Italy headquarters, and they show me this world of the long hairs. And I'm immediately just not only impressed, but like ecstatic to be a part of this thing. All of a sudden, I got my hands on a little Instagram account with no more than 350 followers, and we're ready to grow.
What do I do for here at the Long Hairs? I'm in charge of product fulfillment, or just fulfillment of orders, customer service manager, and I am the lead designer. So I'm the guy that answers all your questions about your order. If you ever write it in, or make an order, I'm the one shipping it out, and I'll do 100%. I'll put in 100% to get you what you need.
My positions with the Long Hairs. First, I'm the Chief Executive Officer, CEO. Also the Chief Copywriter. I do all the copywriting around here. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna approach a project? How are we gonna approach our audience? How do we wanna be perceived? What do we wanna put out there in the world? A lot of those things fall under my purview, if you will, under my bailiwick.
So my role with the Long Hairs is officially president, since we are now incorporated. Also creative director. Yeah, pretty much anything else that you can think of that someone else isn't doing, because it's the core four. We only have 4 guys, so yeah, we may have our titles, but really all of us do it all. So
I started before there was any hair ties. You hear that, long hairs? I've been here since the start.
What's it like working with El Rubio and El Moreno?
It's a really fun environment, but at the same time, I'm so used to just like, hey, we got to do this week, and what I love about it is like, go, let's get together, get some ideas, what's next, let's, and it's always in the queue. So what I mean about how it is to work with them is that we're always putting the heads together and just doing what we gotta do. And what I like is like, oh, we're moving forward and we're getting the ideas, and we're just improving and developing and growing, and that's a good feeling.
There was the #1 thing that El Rubio told me when I first started was, we're not bra, we are bro. That just stuck with me. Ever since then, if you've been broed by the Long Hairs social media accounts, that's where that comes from.
Chuck has stepped in that role. He may want to take a little more credit than he deserves, but let's be real, YouTube, he doesn't do anything. That's all us.
When the Long Hairs started, it was just an idea. Compared to now, it's the same idea, but we've believed in it since the beginning. From day one, literally, we believed in it the same amount as we believe in it today. Through the last 4 years, I think the biggest difference is that we published 218 blog posts. That track record speaks for itself. The story of the brand of the Long Hairs is our content. And anyone who really wants to know what is the story of the Longhairs, they can start from blog post number 1 and read all the way through to this video. That's really what the Longhairs is these past 4 years of creating. We are creators. That's what we do.
It's about going for it, man. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta make yourself vulnerable. You gotta put it on the line. If there's no risk, you're never gonna get that reward, but there's things you gotta remember. You gotta be patient. You have to be humble. You have to have fun, and you have to bust your ass. And all those things like work together are gonna build momentum. And when the momentum starts building, then things start happening. And then when things start happening, new opportunities start opening up. And then you get on a roll and you keep going. You're gonna take shots. It's gonna hurt sometimes, but you have to just keep pushing, keep staying dedicated, and just be patient. All those things are gonna play a part, because anything in life that's worth it is gonna have those factors.
Do I think the Longhairs demonstrates fragile masculinity? Does there look anything fragile about this masculinity? I laugh at that every single time. I think everyone in here has supreme confidence in ourselves and also humility at the same time. It's true, we do have a hyper masculine brand, one writer put it. We have enough confidence and belief in ourselves that we can put things out there and not fear, you know, no one's gonna say that shit to my face. I think that we create strength and confidence in other people that they maybe wouldn't have otherwise. And that makes a difference.